Hey crafty friends, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. In today's video I'm going to be walking you through this challenge that I'm doing. This challenge was created by Serena B. She's a pretty big figure in the crafting community, so I'm sure many of you follow her on Instagram and YouTube. But the purpose of this challenge is to write yourself a love letter every day, and it's called Self-Love Letter. And so this is just like kind of promoting body positivity and self-love and being nice to yourself so that we can be nice to others. And basically every day she has this on her Instagram, by the way, if you wanted to look and see what the details are, but she just has a different object that you write a love letter to every day. So for this project I'm using this TN, this is a cover, and it is from Journal Studio by Crate Paper. And American Crafts, I guess. And this tassel on here was a gift from Kayla Mail. So it's super pretty. I think that she made this, so can't buy this anywhere, guys. Sorry. It's made specially for me. And on the inside, I do have a few things in the pockets just so that I can, if I'm not like in my normal area, then I can just kind of grab something and write it from here. So I have some journaling cards and then just a few pictures. And then I just put this heart on here because I like the way that it matched the covers. And I do have two journals in here. I don't think I'm gonna be using both, but it does come with two if you buy it. And then there's a pen loop, and I just keep my favorite pen in there. So I'm gonna take this out so that I can show you in detail what is in here. So I'm going to be just walking you through my first week of this challenge and what I did to make it easier on myself, and just kind of showing you the layouts. So this is a cover. I just chose to do my own handwriting because this is about self-love, and something that I struggle with is constantly doubting myself and trying to start over when it comes to things like lettering and art. So I just wrote it on there with a Sharpie, and you can't erase it once it's on there. So that's what I did. Didn't really decorate it. I might go back and add some stuff, but for now this is what it looks like. On the first page I did seal one of the pages to the back just so that way it would be like a 2-page layout instead of one. And I just did all of the weeks, and I did use stamps to write out the week titles. And then this is a stamp from, I don't know what sort of collection this is from. I actually tore it off of one of the pieces and I've just been using it like that, so I'm not sure, but I'm sure there's some like that, or you could draw it out. And then I wrote all of the weeks and then what the topics were for each one. I did change a few of the original topics that she had in hers. I just felt like some of the things were a little bit hard to write about for me, and maybe stuff that I didn't really want to include on this in this journal. So I just chose to leave a few things out, and then I switched it with different things. So in the first category, topic number 1 was to write a love letter to your eyes, and I chose to kind of do this as a more metaphorical meaning, so I did it more about how I see the world rather than my actual eyes. So I just wrote a little bit about that. And day 2 was smile, so I used an embossing pen embossing powder and a Versamark ink pen. Day 3 was to write about your heart, and I chose to write to my heart, from my heart, and how I really feel. And then day 4 was your favorite body part. Day 5 was hair. I didn't really know how to write much about my hair, so I just found this really cute quote on Pinterest and included that. And I like how it kind of breaks up the pages, because I feel like a lot of them are just like really wordy, and there's not that much other stuff going on. This is my first traveler's notebook, so I'm still kind of navigating the right way to do this, if that makes sense. I'm trying to figure it out. Day 6 was style, and then day 7 was health. And then I included this is just going to be kind of like a divider from week 1 to week 2. And then I'm going to be including a photo of myself after every single week, because I'm a type of person that I don't normally take pictures of myself, and if I do, it's when I'm with other people. So I'm trying to get out of that habit, because I want to be able to have pictures of myself from the years past and the years to come. So I'm just getting over my insecurity of doing that, and yeah, I feel like this project is kind of forcing me to step out of my comfort zone and challenge myself to do different things. So that's what I have on here, and then I made a little pocket for this using some vellum and some star sequins from Target. And then a lot of the ephemera is from different collections. So on the first page, this is from the Maggie Holmes sticker book. This is from Journal Studio. This is from Journal Studio, and then a chipboard set. I'm not sure where this is from. The hearts are from the La La Love collection. This frame is from Journal Studio, as well as this moth. On this page, this is a rosette that I had in my stash, and then this is a cut of art from Chasing Dreams. This is a banner that I stitched, and then the ephemera behind that is from Journal Studio. The sticker on top is from Gather. And the last page is from Journal Studio, and then these are just some letters that I had in my stash. I think they're from a Maggie Holmes collection. And then the last one is from Gather as well, and then the tag is from Journal Studio. So if you see anything that you really like, those are the collections that I used, and the way I didn't really do it in like a specific order, but this is just the way that I did it on here. I'm trying not to make it too bulky. As you can see already, it's like quite thick, so I'm trying to focus on more flat items to use in this. And I actually, what I did was excuse me, what I did was I set everything up first the way that I wanted to use it. So like I knew that this was so I went ahead and put the title on here. I did some stickers and some stamping on the page. Same on this one. I went ahead and embossed this, and then did some added some ephemera pieces. So everything was already pre-done for me, and then I just went back and I added all my writing. So that made it a lot easier, and that's what I plan to do for the rest of the challenge. I think at the end of each week, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through and do the next 7 pages to make it easier on myself, because I'm really bad at committing to things like this. So anything that I can do to make it easier for me, especially if I'm like passionate about wanting to do it, then I will just kind of set everything up and prep it, so that way all I have to do is go in and fill in the letters. So this book should get me through the whole entire thing, and then if not, I might just like add some stuff to the back to it, like maybe some project life cards or something, but it should be plenty. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing this challenge, I think that you should definitely do it. It is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I've never worked with a traveler's notebook before. I've never done a challenge before, so I'm doing a lot of new things, but you can of course tailor this to however it would fit your needs and your availability. So I think another really cool thing to do for this challenge would be maybe to use like a mini album, or make something like a flip book if that's what's in your comfort zone. And then, you know, if you're like doing Happy Meal, make a flip book, but then slowly like fill it in with some tags that you can add journaling to, or some pictures of yourself that you can do, and just kind of see where you go from there. Because I think the hardest part is getting started, and once you get started, you realize like how easy it is. So I hope you got some inspiration from this project, and I will be coming back on soon to share my week 2. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.